It's fine, I'll do the thing anyway. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Drink and Think Trivia. My name is Doug. I am sort of joined with Ben, I think. I think his computer turned off, or so, I don't know. He's frozen. But as you notice, Lucas is not with us. He'll be joining us later. He decided that playing with Angry Play-Doh was more important than, hang out with us tonight. I told him he should say it was a medical emergency. He didn't think that was okay. But, like I said, wait, who just changed the, everything's like resetting. Oh well, whatever. And it's delayed on my phone too. Anyway, so we're gonna be playing some trivia tonight. If you want to play, there is a QR code in the top right. If you scan that, I'll take you Triv now. Oh, is he back?
It's quick and easy.
I think he's back.
I think he is.
I can't. It's just a black picture, but yeah. So we have 48 questions tonight. We have 6 rounds, 8 questions apiece. Rocking you through that. If you want to play, you can join us on play.trivnow.com/search, and that little 4 thingy code in the top right. That is your code if you're searching for it. Otherwise, just scan it and you're in. You're good to go. And I think I'm the only person currently watching my own stream, which is kind of sad, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. All right. So Ben's still figuring out his shenanigans and whatever. But with that, let's jump into the rules. If you have not played with us before, these are pretty simple rules. If you played with us before, sing along at home. We only have 3 rules. Very simple. Very, very simple. Rule number 1 is don't be a dick. We had it printed out. It's so easy. Just don't be a dick. But since I know some of you, including myself, are very pig-headed, probably put your head through a brick wall and not feel anything. Rule number 2 is, see, rule number 1, pretty easy. If you have to ask yourself, what is being a dick? Well, if you do something and someone's like, dude, you're being a dick, that's being a dick. Cheating is being a dick. Calling other people out for stupid stuff is being a dick. Let other people do their thing. Speaking of which is our rule number 3. You do you, boo-boo. We don't care who you are, your race, religion, creed, ethnicity, whatever it is, who you love, where you're from. It's all good in our book, baby. We love you all, and we just want you to do all you can. Feel free to harass us. We'll harass you. And we'll probably be dicks to each other as well, but in the long run, just be cool. Right now we have 3 teams. We'll see how that goes, but should be good. Also, 2 extra games that we have added to this game, sub games. Ooh. Game number 1 is the grammar game. If you see in a question that there is a grammar mistake, if you put in exclamation point grammar spelled incorrectly, so it's exclamation point GRAMMAR, it'll up the count by 1, which it didn't on mine, but I don't know what's going on there.
That's Lucas's baby.
That's Lucas's baby. Is it spelled? I don't know. It's froze up, but it's pretty sure it's GRAMMAR. If you put that exclamation point, you call us out on what we did wrong. We're not looking for like punctuation. If we use the wrong form of there, if we spell a word incorrectly, like that's your realm. So if you notice the problem and you call it out, we have to drink. That's pretty easy. There is a noticeable lag on my... whatever.
That's Lucas's problem.
I know, like, it's just... I'm not sure why it's showing... Ah, there it goes. Yeah, it is super laggy. So it adds the count. So yeah, one of us did the dumbs again and spelled the words the wrong things, adds it to the count, so which it makes it 1. But if you every time you put in exclamation point grammar, GRAMMAR, it will raise that count by 1. I think it's what is it, reset counter. Hold on, I need to edit counter. That's it. Edit counter grammar 0. Cool. So when you do that, we have to drink. The other game is free answer. If you notice that we're yammering on, and somehow we give you the answer to the question before it's over, if you call us out for it, which I believe is exclamation point free, F-R-E-E, it will, F-R-E-E, that spells free. Moving on. That will also get us +1, and we're going to have to drink to that too. Don't judge me.
You're not sure how to spell free there, buddy?
No, that just brought up the old... I saw a TikTok the other day that was like, you're super old if you remember these commercials, and one of them was the freecreditreport.com. And it was F-R-E-E, that spells free, creditreport.com, baby.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
X-Jack.
So yeah, that's all I got, which brings us on... That's the thinking portion, bring us to the drinking portion. Ben, what you got tonight?
Right now I have a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Hold on. You go ahead and I will. Yeah.
I have a Coors Light. Because, you know, I always have Coors Light. I went to my bachelor party last weekend, and the best man bought like 3 36 packs of Coors Light and said, I'm not going home with any beer. Here, Doug. I have like 74 of these things now, so, or no. I have a shit ton. I have a shit ton of Coors Light. I have a fridge full of them. I have a baker's rack full of them. I have a fridge up here full of them. So I'll be drinking Coors Light for the next several trivias. Speaking of several trivias, next week is our theme night. We are doing war history. So, you know really random shit about history, whether it be World War II, World War I, Civil War, the Mongol fight in Iraq, I don't know, like, there's a bunch of them. But if you know your war history, we will be doing that next week. That's all we're doing next week. It's a theme night. There are extra prizes, there's extra fun, it's extra everything. So yeah.
Found it, Doug. I got it.
Ben, this isn't OnlyFans. You shouldn't be in your bed, like, showing us your butt.
Oh my God. I got Mama Fafro and Bardner downstairs playing.
Oh, yeah.
I have what Doug sent me, which he said is the last of the Rocket Frog.
The last. That was the last, Shaman Torment, I think, that was sold. Rocket Frog. Or last bottled Shaman Torment, I should say.
You didn't hear that, did you?
No.
Okay, good. Becca came by and just said something. Making sure everything was put away, nothing behind me, you know.
The big dildo.
Yeah, no, that's good.
How many Twitch streamers have, like, been banned now for big old dildo on the bed in the back?
Yeah, don't swat me. Don't swat me.
Don't swat me. No, it's fine. We're white. Like, we can get swatted. They won't shoot us.
What kind is this, Doug?
I believe that's Shaman Torment, which is a double-aged bourbon barrel stout.
It smells like almost mapley.
Yeah, it sounds... I think that's... I would need Paige here to tell you what it...
Ooh, that one's thick.
Yeah, that's the Shaman Torment. Oh, no, that's the triple. It's the Belgian triple.
Ooh.
It's also It's a 9.4%. So have fun, buddy.
Oh boy.
So, sitting here with my 4% cruise. But with that, we've gone over rules, we've gone over drinking, we've gone over all that. Let's jump into it. Do you want to take the first question, Ben?
No, because I don't have that portion open.
Fine. I'll take the first part. All right.
I forgot that.
First we're going to start with current events. Another week, another round of current events, but happy. First is some record breaking. A 23-year-old female rowed across the whole of what ocean and set the world for it? World record. It should say world record for it. There's your first grammar. Just gonna give it to you for free. If anyone calls it out, though. All right. The answer is the Atlantic. Fastest time across the Atlantic by a female rower. You good or need more?
Remember I told you this laptop's crap?
Right.
Here we go.
Okay.
Well, I am going to try.
You all get to see what happens behind the scenes in real time. This is awesome.
Blame Lucas. None of this is my fault.
Yep. Everyone blame Lucas, and when he shows back up, everybody boo him. And then welcome him back with love.
Boo this man.
And then welcome him back with love.
Yes. Big hugs. Spit on him and then hug him back up.
I don't know how delayed the stream is, so I can't set the delay in, but whatever.
Usually it's pretty good.
Alright, I'll go on to number 2. Number 2, researchers recently turned an oil well into what source of renewable energy? Seconds behind. Alright, I can put that in. That's easy. Broadcast. Nope. Embed.
How do I... Got it open. I've got all the different... It's... Come on.
Twitch.tv.
Get the questions to pop up, but not the way they should be.
Fafro is crazy quiet. Alright, I can turn you up. That's not a problem. I can also turn that up. And I can also turn... this up. Let's get really loud really quick, actually, so I should turn that down.
Get too wild on me.
Yep.
I have to hit manage or...
Yeah, hit manage. Alright. The answer is geothermal. Alright, and then if you go to the filter in the top left and change to unasked, you'll see what the top one will be the question we're on right now. For those of you joining us, if you want to play, scan that QR code in the top right and you can play along. Please answer all of your questions in the app, the TrivNow app, or on your browser, play.trivnow.com/search.
Hey. I think I'm there. I don't have the ask question setting.
Did you click on the question itself?
There it is.
There we go.
Maybe not uplifting for some of you, but the Super Bowl is on Sunday. Who won?
The team that had the most points at the end.
And as long as they both have fun, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, right. I saw a graphic. It was like the U.S. by state who they're cheering for, and it was Kansas and Missouri is the Chiefs. Philadelphia was Eagles. Arizona was we don't really care who as long as they have fun. And everything else was grayed out, and the gray was hope the stadium gets hit by a meteor and both teams die.
Then they greased up all them poles in Philadelphia and didn't even need to.
Yeah. Well, hell, was it like
Somehow.
pre-game they flipped over a couple cars or something? Like,
Yeah. I always wonder, like, you think it's the same guy getting his car flipped over every time? Like, oh man, another Philly game. Dang it, I gotta put my car in the garage. And he comes out for work the next day, and in his garage, his car's upside down. Or like, oh, I'm going to my mom's in Florida. They'll never get me here. Boom, wakes up in the morning, car's upside down. Like, come on, guys, really?
it's like
Just following around.
dude's named like Bill, and everybody knows him and like really love him. Like, Bill, how you doing, man? Like, not too great. You guys flipped my car over last night. Yeah, good times, man. You should have been there. Like,
Hey, you should have helped. Yeah, man, we could have used you. Nice little,
I've bought 4 cars. How do you keep knowing which one's mine? Oh, Bill, my brother's uncle's cousin's nephew sold you that car. Of course we know which car's yours.
Poor guy.
What's the answer? Everyone should have got this.
That's the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. That has been my fantasy name is playing with my homies for the last like 4 seasons.
If you thought Gronk sucked, if you didn't like Gronk, oh, you better find that Kelsey boy because you'll change your mind. That Gronk guy's actually pretty awesome.
I'm all about. I love me some Wes Welker, but that's only because he got the Broncos into the Super Bowl. A bus driver that goes by Miss Patty has been making what article of clothing for children that ride her bus for the last umpteen years, totaling up to 7,000 made to this point now. I'm watching the stream on my phone and it's cut off like the bottom half for no fucking reason.
It's a pretty long question.
No, it's like, well, no, the chat's cut off, like everything is cut off.
Mine's good. Well, on my phone.
No. It's just been my phone.
It's all different. No matter what, wherever you're looking at it, it's all different.
Oh, I flipped it back and up and it was fine. Oh. The answer is hats. She has made over 7,000 hats. She's been driving for something like 20 years.
Code breakers just broke letters that are 240 years old from what queen? She was incarcerated. Ooh.
She was knitting
I thought one of
hats.
the answers was queen name.
Queen name.
Insert name here.
Queen insert name here.
Yeah. Orange Cassidy.
I was very tempted to just put like Henry VIII's first wife, second wife, third wife, fourth wife, eighth wife.
I feel like I need to pour this on some like pancakes. Ooh.
Oh, have you not seen so they make, I forget what the gauge is called of yarn, but it's like as thick as your arm, and people will do crochet like using their arms to make these massive blankets.
Using 2x4s to.
Yeah, just like it kind of looks like Tai Chi when I see people do it. Like there's videos of people using that gauge of yarn to like crochet, and it's bonkers.
Yeah. What are you making a hat for King Kong?
Yeah. What's the answer?
Mary, Queen of Scots. Damn.
You've been dead for 240 years and nobody can leave you the fuck alone, still reading your letters. Come on. Number 6. The State Department just launched a new program called What that makes it easier for citizens to sponsor legal refugees.
Maybe those letters have like the cure for AIDS.
Wait,
Stupidity.
Wait, did I? Is Scott spelled wrong? Hold on one second. Mary Queen. No, that's spelled right. Mary Queen of Scots is Scots.
Oh,
Oh damn.
got him.
All right, that's everyone. Answer is that's the Welcome Corps.
I never even heard of that.
Oh wait, 2 T's in the answer. Oh fuck me. All right. I was so confident. I was so confident. I will say I cannot wait until the last round, because it was sent to me by Lucas via a text message, and I had to like stare down at my phone as I'm typing, and I did not spell check. So
You wrote me into this rodeo?
I hope he comes back in time for that, because he's got some
Cheers,
shit coming.
Lucas.
Cheers. I don't like that the thingy is late, but whatever. All right. Number 7, MIT has developed an AI that has been able to successfully predict what kind of cancer 6 years before it would normally be diagnosed.
It's a cancer in the ass.
Yeah.
I can joke about that. It's okay.
So yeah, sorry, half-ass. This tech is still in beta.
Yeah.
Which, like, I want to know how they were like, how do you write that code for an AI? Like, if butt cancer is not persistent, check this test. If butt cancer is still not, like,
Yeah, I don't know how you would find it 6 years earlier. That means it's hanging out there for 6 years before it'll even
Which
knock on the
is-
door and say, hey.
so they call it stage 0.5, whereas like it's not an issue. Like if you find it at that point, they're literally like boop, like a little scooper, and like it's outpatient surgery at that point. And that's when they can predict it, because
Just learned about all that stuff, stages and whatever.
yeah, because once it hits stage 1 is hopefully is when you
Stage one
catch
is
it,
like on the
obviously.
inside- Stage 1 is like on the inside of the lining or slightly into the lining. Stage 2 is if it pops through.
Mm-hmm. What is it? It's like, because there's a functioning aspect to it as well. Like stage 1 is barely any impediment to functioning. 2 is some impediment to functioning. 3 is catastrophic impediment to functioning, and 4 is what is it? It's like
You're just trying to make
No,
the best life. of
yeah,
what you have.
it's like no functioning restart expected or something like that.
Yeah, the guy, the doctor we just talked to, he brought that up, and he's like, "Yeah, that's basically you just try to make them have the best little bit of life they have left." And I'm like, "Ugh, yikes!"
I would be in Costco every day buying a 36-pack of beer, just like, fuck it. You won't see
Yeah.
if I ever get diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. You will never see my happy ass again, because I'm gonna drop off the radar. I'm gonna play a shit ton of video games. I'm gonna do that Make-A-Wish shit where like if a video game is about to come out.
Argentina.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like my Make-A-Wish is gonna be like, every game that's coming out in the next 6 months, give it to me now, because I know it's fucking done. Like, I don't care if it's an alpha or whatnot. I won't play it.
I mean, that new Zelda game, I would need it.
Yeah, that would be my Make-A-Wish. I want
Yeah.
if they were to tell me today, like, you will not survive until next Saturday, I'd be like, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I can beat that shit in 3 days.
Yep.
Let's go.
Need that
You want to
Breath
see
of the Wild
speed run? You want to see speed running? I will set the world record. Granby, we're waiting on your answer, but I'm gonna end the question anyway. It's lung cancer. We didn't give away a free answer. Ah. Fuck my family.
Yeah, fuck your family.
Oh, correction. Fuck my dad's side of the family. Like,
Oh, yeah.
But like my mom, 100%. The moment she found out, she would like. I don't know what's like. My mom has like telepathy. My wedding date is March 25th. Step bro, I'm stuck. But like, my mom will call me up when I have like a cold or something. She's like, "Hey, how you been feeling lately?" I'm like, "You haven't called me in 6 months. Why are you calling me now?" "I just wanted to call you. I want to check in." I'm like, "Well, I'm sick now." I'm like, "Okay, so it's either I get sick because she's gonna call, or she calls and that's what makes me sick."
Yeah, moms are good like that. I've probably talked to my mom more in the last month and a half than I have in the last 10 years, probably. Which isn't a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just almost every day she's calling. "Hey, how's it going? How you feeling today? Any better?" This.
Like I'm missing half my asshole.
Yeah. I mean, the funny, like, my tummy used to grumble like down on the bottom right. Now it's more like on the top. Funny. Kind of weird.
Now you have a regular rumbly of the tumbly.
Yeah, but it's in a different spot in my tumbly.
Yeah. Well, now it's not hands that can satisfy it. All right. What's that last question?
Speaking of AI, what common bird has been recently found to have the same learning behavior as an AI does?
Which makes me think, are AIs as smart as this bird, or is this bird as smart as an AI and we're all fucked?
Oh boy. Thanks. If they're anything like if these birds are anything like Ex Machina, we're all done.
Just game over, man. Game over. This is like every Stephen King, Asimov and
Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
yeah, just wrapped into one like movie. Oh shit! I just changed the sensitivity on my mouse and it just went crazy. All right, I can't spell for shit, or you guys can't spell for shit, but one way or the other, I'm gonna give you points. Oh, not you.
Don't see it. Oh, you mean their answers?
Yeah, I got them changed. I got 5 of 6. I'm still missing Granby. Granby.
I still have X's, but you must have changed what 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Did I spell it wrong?
I don't know. Did you?
Did I?
Uh.
Don't say yes or no, but
Is everyone? No, we're still missing one. Aren't we?
also Ask My Balls definitely put that grammar up a while ago, and it still hasn't shown up.
To add one to it, whatever.
Yeah, like the count's super slow. I need.
Damn it, Lucas!
Lucas, your baby sucks. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it there. What's the answer?
Pigeon. Pigeon.
Apparently, they gave pigeons the same image recognition test they give to AI to help them learn, and pigeons learned at an equal rate using the same like process of elimination that AI does, which is terrifying in itself, because either AI are going to kill us all or pigeons are going to kill us all, and one way or the other we're fucked.
Let's have fun while we're at it.
Yeah. If I go down by a pigeon, like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Get to the pearly gates and St. Peter's like, pigeons? Yeah, bro. It sucks, man. Like, there you go. All right. Round number 2. We'll do scores after this. A round all about Valentine's Day. There are many saints named Valentine or Valentinus. What do they all have in common?
And there's a lot of errors in that. Valentine ends with an M.
Valentine's.
Valentine, Valentimus.
That's like Allie uses both, and I'm like, how the like because
Both,
like
like BOFF.
no BOLTH both. Yeah, it's apparently
I
like
like that.
it's apparently like a New England thing, but she's never lived more north than. Well, I mean, she lived she went to Purdue, so I guess Indiana, but she's never been to like that side of the country, so her parents have no idea how she developed both.
Every once in a while, Mama Fafro will pull like a little Boston accent, and I'm like, where the fuck does that come from? Why?
I didn't think I had a southern accent until I went and started visiting my family in Chicago, and they're like, Jesus, you sound like a hick. I'm like, no, I don't. No, you haven't heard, like, even if I have a southern accent, it's like, there's Chicago as far as, like, southern accents go. Actually, correction. There's Minneapolis as far as southern accents go. Then there's, like, Maryland, Virginia, and then hick is, like, I can't put my hand low enough to, like, go through the floor. Like,
It's Arkansas, the Kentucky.
Arkansas.
Yeah. Right.
Or go to the middle of Pennsylvania, or as they call it, Pennsyltucky.
Yeah.
Oh, I got me some family in Kentucky. I can do the hick accent. It's not hard. Oh, which I knew this previously, but I was recently reminded of it. When Lucas gets super drunk, he gets super hillbilly. Like, his accent is. But
I'd like to see that. How was your bachelor party? Did you guys whoop it up?
not really. We played board games, got drunk, played video games, got drunk, played board games, got drunk, and then Lucas decided we were playing Throw Throw Burrito, the like actual version, not the big blow up version, and Lucas made it his like priority in life to make one person's life miserable with just beaming them in the face as much as he could. It was fantastic.
That one person you?
No.
Oh, that's not fair. It's your day.
Oh, I kept diving below. We were playing on a pool table, and so every time I saw the flip over, it didn't matter if it was a duel or a war or whatever. I was just like, I was under the table. I'm like, I ain't getting hit. Fuck this. The answer is all of the Valentine saints are martyrs, meaning they got murdered.
Is that what a martyr is? I never knew that.
It's someone who dies for their beliefs.
Oh. Fair enough. Some say that the holiday is loosely based on what pagan holiday?
Lived with us when I was super young, and he was living with a Ray in New York for a while.
Oh, Mama Fafro's uncles, Uncle Jerry and Uncle Ray, Dad's brothers.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's good in Boston. Really.
Boston. Yeah, I don't have anyone like the Chicago has never come out in me. I'm like both of my parents I feel like had a neutral accent because they were military and just kind of picked up everything. But like
Yeah.
so my mom grew up military. My dad moved around enough in a diverse enough area that he never picked up anything and then was military. I don't think I ever picked up anything, but every once in a while someone would be like, you grew up in such and such city, didn't you? I'm like, how the fuck did you know that?
Yeah, it's funny. Like a lot of times I don't get like people are like, oh my god, you have such an accent, but it matters who I'm talking to and where they're from. Like down in basic training, I went to basic training in Oklahoma, and there was guys from everywhere, and they were like, oh, you're from up into Minnesota. Like, you know, they throw all that in there, and it's like, I don't really like. I do every once in a while. I'm sure, yeah, that comes out, but not all the time. You know, it matters who you're around. Like me and you, I think have a pretty neutral.
Yeah.
At least to each other, and you know, but again, you could probably talk to somebody else, and I'll talk to that same person, and they'd both be like, "What the? You guys, don't, you know, well."
That's like I'll hear, and I assume it's the same with me. Is like I'll hear stuff sneak in with people, like just like little, like a lilt at the end of a word, or like a way they pronounce a letter, or like a phrase, and I'm like, oh, there's like a something in there, and then there are people who, like Lucas, when he gets drunk, is like, "Whoo, boy, you are from like deep Appalachia, aren't you?"
Bofa.
Yeah. It's like you can hear the like as he talks, you can hear the like the banjo behind the words, and you're like, how the fuck did you do that?
I just see he pops out of the bathroom and.
We were out in the mount, like we're on this mountain that was kind of like a. The only way I can describe it is like, you know, Dirty Dancing, how there's like or have you ever watched Dirty Dancing?
Yeah.
So there's like a resort essentially where it's like a massive like center area, like a town hall essentially kind of thing, and then everyone stays in separate like cabins essentially. And that's how this place was. Is like we stayed in a cabin, but if you went up to the top of the mountain, there was like a big ass thing that had a bunch of amenities and stuff. And as we're driving up it, we start hitting those roads where like we don't know if we're on a legal road or just somebody's four-wheeler has been through here one too many times.
There's some sticks beating off to the side.
Right, yeah. Like, if I hear banjos, I'm out of here. And then immediately, like, my buddy Marvin hit dueling banjos on his leg. I was like, you suck.
That looks like a moonshine still. We gotta go. We're in the
Oh
wrong spot.
no! Legitimately, as you walked in the front door to the right where the stairs, like you had to close the door to get up the stairs because if you opened it, it would block the stairwell. There was a landing above the stairs, and on that they had a moonshine still, like disassembled. So it had like the copper tubing, it had the big jug, it had like the whole 9 yards. I was like, I looked up and I was like, oh, moonshine still. And my second thought was, I drink too much if I know that's a moonshine still. But what's the answer?
That one is Lupercalia.
Ryan didn't put in his extensive notes for this one. I'm upset.
Those are kind of nice.
Who first declared February 14th as Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day. No one's grammared us recently, and that kind of bothers me because I'm pretty sure we fucked up and I just haven't seen it. Oh, we have 7 teams now. Damn. Ooh. Kim is now in. Let's see how Kim does. I feel like she can catch up.
Where is she? She's late too.
She works. Oh, that came out. I know she works. I don't know where her schedule is. Hi, Kim. And tomorrow is a full day of fucking wedding shit. And I'm not ready for it. We have to go get our marriage license. We have to go do a walkthrough of. So, no, that's what you're supposed to do. You are supposed to be a grammar Nazi. That's the entire point of the game, is to be a grammar Nazi, except for punctuation and what was the other thing I said? Spelling and tenses are like the two things. So like if we put there and there, like
about this stupid D.
I feel like he's about to just go ham on like 7 questions before this, like, and you fucked up here, and you fucked up here, and you fucked up here, like, all right, pigeon, cheers.
Damn you, Lucas.
Yep. Actually, that was my own. Pigeon was mine. But
I have never added a D to a pigeon, and I will go to court for that.
I would hope you don't put your D in a pigeon, but
I didn't tell you. Whoa,
whoa, easy.
You added a D to pigeon, and I am telling you, I did not add a D to any pigeon at any point in my life.
Oh, I just caught up and said it's also double period, a couple of questions, but that doesn't count. Punctuation does not count. Some unfortunate information I found out today. I saw a Reddit post of like, it was at a Virginia Tech football game, and it was just this girl being completely crazy. She was wearing her sunglasses on upside down. And he was like, and the interviewer was like, yeah, who's playing? She's like, I don't care, sports, yeah. and then pulls a head of broccoli out of her pocket and says, "Do you want some broccoli?" I need to find this and put it in the. So anyway, to comment on it, and I was like, there are some very famous alumnus from Virginia Tech, Homer Hickam, Hoda Kotb, Frank Beamer, and I was gonna like add a couple more, and then I looked at the list, and there's like a shit ton of them. A lot of them are like, so Kim, you know how to play the game. Your husband created it, and then I went through. And I discovered two that were really upsetting. One is Steve Bannon, graduated from Tech, class of 1976. And the guy who broke into Watergate on Nixon's orders graduated from Tech.
Guy's a hero, isn't he?
What do I know?
God.
I feel bad for Deep Throat though. Like, dude's like, hey, I have some information, but you can't use my name. Pick a code name. Yeah, we got you, man. But like, make it something not weird. Yeah, don't worry, we got you. Like,
yeah.
Deep Throat. Like, okay. All right, we are missing.
Has become a synonymous with everything. You know, just the Pizzagate and the this gate. You know, like it's we'll just add gate to the end of it, and
it becomes a thing. Like, the number of times I've driven past the Watergate and been like, I know what happened there. I'm like, oh wait, it loses its meaning after like number 2, and you're like, yeah, it's a hotel. Like, let's keep going. Fuck it.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, family will come in and they're like, oh, that says Watergate. It's like, that the Watergate? And I'm like, yes, that's the one you're thinking of. Let's keep moving. We're trying to get to like dinner. Let's go. So the answer is Pop Glasses, whatever, and I'm pretty sure that's spelled wrong. So do your thing if you guys want. Yeah, I will say
that's a Gwen Stefani song. Pop electric. Oh no, that's Pop. Yeah, never mind.
There we go. Pope. It is Pope indeed.
That's me.
That is you.
What percentage of people choose to dine out on Valentine's Day? I told you to ask.
I did not. I reverse seared 2 filet mignons and made some loaded mashed potatoes and had some wine. Or sorry, prosecco.
Ooh, fancy. We didn't go out either. We didn't do anything really.
Most people didn't. It was like, I was done at work at like 7:30, and we both had work at like 8 a.m. the next day. So like, fuck this. Like, let's just eat and go. Like, grilling steaks or doing steaks is like super quick. And I definitely used instant mashed potatoes to make loaded mashed potatoes. So don't judge me.
Way to do it.
Who's got time to put a potato in the oven for 3 hours and then?
We're gonna do a little Royal Rumble party on Saturday.
The Royal Rumble already happened.
Yeah, it did, and we had a blast. So I'm having another Royal Rumble party, and I'm gonna have a random, 1 through what? There's been 35 of them or so. We're gonna do a random number, and we're gonna watch that Royal Rumble, and we're each gonna put some money in and get some numbers on who we think who might be the winner, and just have something to cheer for and something to do, something to have fun. Do a little cocktail hour and make some fancy cocktails, and then Becca's gonna rock some chili, and then I'm gonna rock a charcuterie board later. Good time.
There have been 36 Royal Rumbles.
We're not gonna do number 36, and we're not gonna do number 1 because we recently watched those. But anything in between is up fair game.
Now, which are you just watching the Rumble, or are you watching just the match of the Rumble or the whole event?
I think we're just gonna do just the match, just the certain matches just the Royal Rumble match, just to figure out who the winner is, just to some money, we'll throw $5-10 on it each, and it'll be fun.
If you guys want to know, I have them all in front of me. No, I'm just kidding. Seeing
some
of these names, though, like, damn.
It doesn't matter, though, because it'll all be random. Like, the numbers we get, like, I'll get number 4, 12, and 26,
Gotcha.
You don't know, you know, it could be number 1, it could be number 30, it could be anyone in between. So it'll all be kind of random. It's just for fun skis.
So what is it? There have been 2, 3, 4. So there have been 4 number 1 winners. One of them being female, which was Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, I won like $150 on her.
Cody winning at 30 was such a like letdown. Like, put Cody in at 3. Everyone knew he was coming in. Have him do the thing. I mean, so Edge did 1 to 30 back in 2021.
Don't tell us too much. I don't want to know who the winners are.
Chris Benoit.
I already know when it starts. That's
Chris
no fun.
Benoit and Shawn Michaels are the only ones who have done the 1 to 30.
All the way. Okay.
Yep. What's that percentage?
35.
All right. Approximately how many Valentine's Day cards are sent each year in the U.S. of A? How many cards? That seems a little ridiculous. Yeah, I definitely didn't use it, give a Valentine's Day card, but got one. Allie, like, gave me my gift, and it had a card with it, and all the happy, sappy love stuff on it. And I was like, "Hey, here's your gift," and just kind of like, it was like half-ass wrap and stuff. I'm like, I feel really bad now.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. Did get some Lego flowers in the mail though on Tuesday.
Ooh. Did you have to put them together, or did they come pre-assembled?
Oh, Legos don't come pre-assembled.
I know, but some people, like, I have seen things that are like on like Etsy and stuff that are like, this kit pre-assembled and mounted or like scened or whatever. Yeah. I
even recently, like for Christmas, and when I've gotten my mom into Legos, there's like probably 10 different flower sets of Legos. There's one of them right here.
Nice.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing for next Valentine's Day.
I'm right here. Look at that. Look at that.
That's cool.
And they're neat, you know, like, yeah.
Well, the answer is 145 million cards are sent every year.
That's a lot.
All right, take this real
It's
quick. 2 seconds.
I heard you'd asked it. Which Roman emperor ordered St. Valentine's execution? Oh, I thought the GIF. I thought he was going to do the wrong way. Figured I'd try to throw in as many wrestling references as I can before the big wrestling event, you know. What am I doing? Is keeping track. Anybody? I hate it when he leaves me here alone. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my hands. I just... I think that's it. Next question. Which of the following did not get married on Valentine's Day? Did not.
All right, let me back.
Other people did get married on Valentine's? Hey, You leave me alone. I'm trying to talk to myself here.
Oh, okay.
No, don't go anywhere. That was awkward as fuck.
Yeah, it's not great. I feel bad because like I have the bladder of like nothing when it comes to like drinking, so I always feel bad for like leaving Lucas. And like the one time Lucas has left me, I'm like, "Hey guys, how's it going?"
I think I just made awkward noises. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. I kind of blacked out.
I think it's who of the following. I don't think it's whom I think it refers to a singular and who is plural.
Well, it's definitely not which then, is it?
No, which of the following is correct? It'd be who. It's either who of the following or which of the following.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not a grammar Nazi. I don't know any of that junk.
But what's the answer?
That's the Julia Roberts.
So apparently all you said was grunt, 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 yeah.
Yeah, nailed it.
Nailed it.
How'd you know? How'd you know?
All right.
Here, why don't you make some awkward noises while I go get another beer?
All right. Last question of the round. This is your wager question. Who, when it's the object in wine, when it is the out? Can I grammar you like? And who? So I guess who when it's the object, and whom when it is the the object. Mom with Afro, if you're not chugging your beer right now for comeuppance for all the times you've gotten us. So, last question of the round, and you guys get to wager on this one. In which European city is Saint Valentine buried? Also, Kim, tell your husband to hurry up too.
Saint Valentine is a real person?
Mm-hmm.
A little Cartman cherub?
Not a little Cartman cherub.
Cupid? I'm Cupid, yeah.
I know he's not home yet. I'm telling you to tell him to hurry up to get home. Versailles is not a city. Wait, or is it a city?
I think so, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry. City of Versailles, France. It's a commune. It's not a city.
Wasn't that something to do with Vesuvius?
Vesuvius was the volcano that destroyed Pompeii.
Pompeii, that's what I'm thinking of, not yeah. Versailles, Paris, Dublin, Rome, Italy. All right. That would be Dublin. I'm so stupid. I always forget that like these are actual real people. Like Saint Valentine is a real person.
All right. With that, let's show us the leaderboard. In first place, Ask My Balls with 20.306. Second place, Scrappy and Tiny, Better Together, 14.957. Third place, Very Nice, Very Bunghole, 13.432. Go for the Bunghole, 11.989. Fifth place is 5.77. And Granby, 3.735. And Bungholes Are Us with 0.942. Coming in strong, guys.
When it hot.
Who's Bungholes Are Us?
I think that's Mama.
Is that Mama? Oh. All right. So I need to.
All the shit.
I need to take off the delay. No.
Oh no.
So the next round is a 50-50 round. So if you do not know the rules of a 50-50 round, there are 8 questions. You have to answer them as fast as possible. We are going to give you a timer of, let's see, we were at what, 2 minutes 40 seconds last time, so let's do 3 minutes total. You got 3 minutes to answer 8 questions. Once we have everyone in, we will go on to the next one or let it run out. You have, if someone doesn't answer a question, we will not count them in the next question, so that if someone doesn't answer it, they only hold you back once. So here we go. Last week, so we're gonna read this question twice, and then we'll hit ask, and that's on you guys. So I'm watching the stream though, so I will go off that timer, or I will start the timer when the stream starts. But
The question actually pops up.
yeah. Last week we did a 50-50 on me, Doug. Now it is time to take a look at our other host. Unfortunately, he's not here, but it's Lucas's preference. So given 2 picks, which one Lucas prefers? So given 2, pick which one Lucas prefers. First is easy, it's beer or cider. Once again, given 2, pick which one Lucas prefers. Beer or cider. Ask the question. I'm gonna wait for the stream to switch over.
Because he's brought it up recently because I sent him some Here's Insiders. But he definitely has said in the last couple streams which one he prefers.
Alright, answer is cider. Well, on the next one. Ben, you're up.
Is it? I don't see it. Go ahead.
When it comes to a nightcap, his liquor of choice is either rum or bourbon. I have personally asked him all of these questions, so there is no doubt. So, Kim, if you get them wrong, there's no excuse. The answer is rum. And Kim got it wrong, too.
Knowing who he is on stream, is he Gryffindor or Hufflepuff?
Also, if you've not seen a Harry Potter musical, you're wrong, and go watch it.
Oh.
On YouTube.
Never saw it.
Alright,
Harry Potter 1 through 7 and 7.5. Never saw it.
and the answer...
Gryffindor.
10 points, Gryffindor. Going on a shopping trip is wild because he will pick up an inordinate amount of Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper. I have seen this firsthand and it is terrifying.
What is a inordinate amount?
Too much.
Okay, I understand that, but what is his number?
I have seen him buy a gross of Mountain Dew before. 12 packs. 100,
well, okay. It's not like
144. I don't know, honestly. All right, the answer is Mountain Dew. There you go. Next one.
Sunday comes around when he wakes up, putting on football or NASCAR.
Sports, go sports. We have 55 seconds.
I like sports, and I don't care what you say. Ask me the pigskin.
Well, you're
I'll pass
missing.
you the raw.
All right, that's everyone. What is it?
Well, NASCAR.
Apex is one of his favorite games. When he becomes his alter ego Murderbot, who is he maining? Bloodhound or Octane?
I don't know what any of that means. It sounds really cool.
Alright, that answer is Octane. It's a Mexican dude who just injects a bunch of drugs to go really fast. Go.
Blowing stuff up. His job requires him to mess around with angry Play-Doh a lot. Is he a mining engineer or mining engineer or a demolition? Oh my god.
Demolition? You have 15
Oh, wow,
seconds
that's
left.
That's what that game was all about.
Last but not least, playing Smite is all about gods beating each other up. Do you think he plays more the god of death Thanatos or the god of lightning Zeus? What's the grammar, mama? You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2,
There it is.
1. Oh, we got it. Oh, damn. Fuck. If he had to pick between the two, he will pick Zeus every time. Let's go back. Look through those real quick. I mean, you guys got it, but just knowing. So between beer or cider, it's an easy cider pick. 99% of the time on stream, he's drinking cider. Let's be real.
Here we go.
And Engener. That's fair. When it comes to either rum or bourbon, he told me specifically today, this morning, I have the screenshots to prove it, that he prefers rum over bourbon when it comes to a nightcap. Knowing who he is on stream, he is a Gryffindor. 50% of you got that. Which, the best thing ever is hearing that, Kim, this is the story that he told, not me. That he was playing it in the background. He was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Kim's a Hufflepuff." Man, I beat up those nerds, and I'm like, and that's how we know Kim's a Slytherin. Kim's actually a Hufflepuff. Going on a shopping trip, Mountain Dew. He will buy He will buy 12 packs of Mountain Dew. Sunday comes around, he's gonna watch NASCAR every time. Apex, he plays Octane, which is just like I said, a half robot Mexican dude who injects a bunch of drugs to go really fast. He is a mining engineer. He got his engineering degree from Virginia Tech in mining engineering. Explosives engineer is actually a degree, and I wish I'd known that because I would have done that. Last but not least, Smite. Thanatos is the Roman god of death, and Zeus the Greek god of lightning. He prefers playing a mage, so. Alright, I have a mics. You ready, dude? You're gonna be done way before I am. Here's our punishment, because you guys got it in time. Barely. He's about to put me to shame.
This is all your fault, Lucas.
Yep. How dare you be a basic bitch, Lucas, and everyone knows who you are.
To be here today.
I know, right? Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that was so cold.
Ah,
So cold.
that was so warm. Ugh, I don't like that game. All right.
Ooh.
Let's do let's move on from that. How many patents did Alfred Nobel hold in his lifetime? How many patents did Alfred Nobel hold in his lifetime?
All of them.
I feel like retroactively he holds all Nobel prizes because they are Nobel prizes. That's not sitting in my stomach well. I do not like this.
You put. Oh no, that's Lucas. Who you should probably take his advice. Put it in your cup.
I should, but I mean I have the thing right here, so. They're missing one.
I only have one answer.
Missing Kim. Kim. I did my best Lucas impression when he yells at Kim.
Bathroom. He sounds like Cartman.
Yeah, Lucas sounded like Hartman. That's
Impression of Cartman doing his impression of Lucas.
doing an impression of Cartman. All right. Yeah. And the answer is 355. 55.
Ooh. In which country was the yo-yo invented?
Yo, yo.
Yo. I see it. Is anybody?
I see it.
Well,
What's the grammar? Ask my balls. Philippines. Philippines is spelled incorrectly, but that is the correct answer. Is Philippines. In what decade were blue jeans invented?
I'm jeans.
Such a classic skit.
Mom jeans.
You guys were talking about that the other day in all the best Saturday Night Live, and everyone always goes to like, Chevy Chase, Belushi, which all these guys were awesome. Farley, I'm more of like a Will Forte, Amy Poehler. Amy Poehler was just off the wall always. She was actually on recently. Aubrey Plaza hosted.
Oh jeez.
And Amy Poehler did an excellent appearance.
That's just chaos energy.
It was.
I will say Amy Poehler gives off Mad TV vibes.
Yes.
Like if she was not on SNL and you told me Amy Poehler was on a late night show, I'd be like, oh, Mad TV, 100% done.
He was on a show before Saturday Night Live. Do you know what?
No.
Comedy Central show called Bright Citizens Brigade.
Oh yeah, that's the
Pastor.
It's the what's it called? It's the improv group that most
comedy group. Yeah.
Most SNL people come from Upright Citizens Brigade.
Yes.
For those of you who are familiar with College Humor, one of the big people, Brandon Lee Mulligan, was actually in the Upright Citizens Brigade. Was a writer for SNL. Was told he would never be charismatic enough to be a regular on SNL, and so jumped over to College Humor, and now he's like on fucking everything.
Yeah.
Well, the answer is 1850s. Bonus point if you can tell me the name of the man who invented jeans.
Well, I think I know.
You can message me if you want.
And get the bonus points.
No, Second City. There are a bunch of people who come from Second City, but Upright Citizens Brigade has the majority. Like if you were to look at like the breakdown, it's like 65% Upright Citizens Brigade, and then there's Second City. There was another one that
the Canada one.
Oh shit, I can't.
Is that Second City?
No, I don't think Second City's the. It's the one Norm Macdonald was part of.
The Chicago one.
SCTV, yeah. SCTV's. Yeah. Second City TV.
That's the Canada one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
seeing just Second City by itself, I'm like, I don't know, like I know that one, but
yeah.
And then SCTV, I'm like, oh yeah, 100%, yeah.
That's all those Canada, people. What's the dad from American Pie? Him, and then the mom from Beetlejuice, and
the dad from American Pie is also the dad in.
Rick Moranis was from Second City. Fucking all right. Does nobody know the answer to who? Is it? Can I say it yet?
Kids in the Hall. Yeah, I think I already said it. I don't know.
Levi Strauss.
Yeah, Levi Strauss.
Is that who it was?
Yeah. Is Levi Strauss and a man named Reno.
I don't know that guy, but I know Levi.
But
Yeah,
and,
buddy.
yeah.
What scientist discovered the radioactive element radium? I love some of those. There's one from Chicago too. What's the name of that one? Like the improv. Second City. I'm gonna be pissed when I hear it.
No, second city is Chicago. So Canada.
God, FTV was like Canada folks.
No.
I don't know.
Second. Okay, so I just looked up Chicago and it said Second City, but Second City. When I looked up famous Canada improv groups, it said Second City as well. Some alumnus from Second City are Stephen Colbert, Steve Carell, Dwayne Colbert, Tina Fey, Keegan McKee, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Jane Lynch, Tim Meadows, Peter Moretti, Susie Nakamura, Catherine O'Hara, Sam Richardson, Jeff Fletchbanger, Jason Sudeikis, and Robin Thede.
And God, what the dad from American Pie? Levy, Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
He's a huge part of that. Him, like, you know, the Doug and Mackenzie, Doug and Steve McKenzie, whatever. Those guys were fucking great. I recently found this show called State, which was on MTV, which is like a ton of the people from Reno 911 before they were Reno 911. It's just like this little sketch comedy deal. Are we only looking at 6 people now?
Yeah,
Not 7?
I guess so. Oh no, I'm good. Yeah. So who's that?
That would be Marie Curie.
What inspired the reflective road lights to be invented? Famous alumni from Upright Citizens Brigade: Adam Conover, Paul Scheer. Oh, no, Second City was... Sorry, I got those mixed up. Second City is the majority. Upright Citizens Brigade was like the second one. The Amy Poehler was from Upright Citizens Brigade. Other famous alumni are Adam Conover, Paul Scheer, Rob Hubel, Seth Morris, Aubrey Plaza, Zach Woods, Eli Kemper, Sashir Zamata, Nicole Byer, Andrew Daly, Jason Manzaka, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper, and Ben Schwartz. Nikki no, that's Ilana Glazer, Kelly Marie Tran.
Alana, that's the Alana and
Internet
two girls.
Internet personalities: Ninja Sex Party, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Emily Axford, and Donald Glover. Donald Glover was an Upright Citizens Brigade.
I don't like the singer, like Childish Gambino.
Yeah. Better known for Community, if we're gonna be.
No.
Yeah. Anyway.
Better known as Childish Gambino.
The light a cat's eye gave off from a fence is the invention. All right.
Ooh, what is Galileo credited with inventing, other than an awesome line in a pretty badass song?
Galileo.
Girl.
We gotta bring a cat into it.
That was the last question.
Figaro. All right. Galileo. A little black book. Brilliant.
What's the first line said in that song? Their first word.
From Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
Is
What?
this the real life?
Is this?
You said the first word, which is is.
Is this the real
Oh.
life? Yeah.
Is this just fantasy?
There was a dude who was asking people on the street that. I saw a video. Nobody knew.
It's sad. The answer is what?
The thermometer. You know what the difference is between a oral thermometer and an anal thermometer?
How comfortable you are afterwards.
Oh, it's the taste. Next question.
What part-time race car driver invented the bucket seat in 1969? Same year we went to the moon. I really hope they had bucket seats on the... Could you imagine, like, the Apollo mission having, like, the bench seating from a, like, Impala, and just a seatbelt on, like... Houston, we have no problems.
We have zero problems over here.
They just hear... Like,
We have
this is
no problems whatsoever.
Houston... Or, no, this is Houston. Apollo, is that a beer? Don't know, you're talking about narc.
Narc.
Alright, that answer is Steve McQueen.
Did he get his name from lightning?
100%.
Who is the only U.S. president to invent and patent something? What? Can we say this note?
You
I
don't
don't know what that
say, you say that afterwards.
Yeah, but what does that even mean?
I do not know.
I don't think that's going to give it away.
Yeah. Okay, what is the thing he patented?
For a device for buoying vessels over shoals. So buoying, that's like something that floats, right? It
No.
might be a marker. A vessel is something. What the hell is a shoal?
It's a great question.
Or do we have a spelling error again?
No, shoals are a thing. I just don't know what they are. Rocks, I think. So something to lift vessels over shoals.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Did you leave the basement light on?
Hmm?
You left the basement light on?
Sorry.
I was just asking if you did.
Yes, because I had to reset stuff. What answer?
Are you in a different room?
No, I'm in the same room.
You came from the other side. She always comes from your left.
You're watching it wrong then, because
Oh.
it's mirrored when you're on Discord.
What?
Yeah.
Are we all in? That was Aberdolf Linkler. Oh, Ask My Balls got that right.
The Vampire Hunter?
So did. Are you gonna fix these, or you want me to?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, we're good.
Abraham Lincoln.
All right. Next round. Also, Kim, tell Lucas to get on. So I want to yell at him. And I'm sure Ben does too.
Well, yeah. I don't think you're getting rid of me. But I'm definitely gonna yell at him.
Shoals are fish. Huh.
Say that again.
Shoals are apparently fish. So a device for buoying vessels over fish. Isn't that just a boat?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Like how? I have some questions about people in the 1800s.
I don't know what happened.
I just.
You know, he had the best of intentions.
That makes sense. A docking system. So something that would keep vessels up to, unless you're talking about the other kind of docking, in which case, shame on you.
Oh, that escalated quickly.
Let's not go there. Let's go on
So-
to the next question. Doug.
So this round is called WWWCI, or what would Walmart call it? In this round, given the popular brand name, can you tell me the great value comparable? So you want an Oreo, but want to save $1. What are you grabbing? What is the great value name for an Oreo?
Save like $1.38 on those.
I was in Safeway yesterday, or 2 days ago, and Allie was asking, like, so I was going, or no, it was Tuesday, and I was like picking up stuff to make our dinner and whatnot because I got off a little bit earlier, and she's like, well, I also need X, Y, and Z, and so I went to pick up dressing. I wanted Thousand Island, and there was a great value because Safeway uses the same thing, and so it's Signature Select, sorry, and so there was like Kraft Thousand Island, which was like $4.99. And the Signature Select Thousand Island was like $1.89. I'm like, I know my choice.
I figured they would call it like 100 times 10 sauce.
So Thousand Island is not a trademark name. All salad dressings are not trademarked named, because if they are named as a salad, so there's a difference between a dressing and a salad dressing. So a salad dressing is anything that just goes over lettuce, which cannot be trademarked. So if someone names it and calls it a salad dressing, it is a generic term for a thing that goes on salad. So ranch being just ranch, it doesn't matter if it's Signature Select or whatever. Right, it's all under the umbrella of a salad dressing. But the moment you call it just a dressing, you can name it whatever the hell you want, and you can copyright that part.
Ranch dressing just tastes like Kevin Costner.
Right. You know. So you can't call it unless if the thing is ingredient specific though. So if you call it like a salmon glaze dressing, you can't trademark that because it's called a salmon glaze. Whereas like Red Robin has a smokehouse something dressing, which is actually just like a dipping sauce. But they can trademark that as the smokehouse or smoky something, whatever the fuck it's called. Campfire sauce, that's it. It's campfire sauce dressing, and they can trademark that.
Interesting.
Yep. So the answer is it's a twist and shout. And most of the times I eat Oreos, I twist it. I'm like, ah, damn it, because it like the cream splits on both sides.
Want a crisp sip of Dr. Pepper? What's Walmart's Dr. Pepper?
Oh no, capitalization doesn't count. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, I don't remember how to reset the. I'm just not gonna reset. It's fine. Whatever.
Just leave it because somebody fucked up called.
That's fair. No capitalization, no punctuation. Them's the rules.
Oh my god, this GIF, you need to look up. Everybody needs to look up. Saturday Night Live recently had a skit from it was like a pre-recorded.
the Last of Us style Mario Kart. It was so good.
Absolutely hilarious, dude. You saw that?
Yeah, it was so good. How are we gonna get there? Well, we're not gonna walk. We need to drive.
There's nothing I can do. It's a red shell.
Yes.
Here we go.
I would have eaten it up more if it had been like, I can't do anything, it's a blue shell, and just like if he's like slightly ahead of him and just like, sorry.
Oh, I was like sitting. I got shivers like in the middle of it. Like
I would watch the hell out of that show. A post-apocalyptic Mario Kart, hell yeah. Well, the answer is what?
Dr. Eppin Sip.
You might be chasing a leprechaun to get Lucky Charms, but what's the other name?
Used to get like the bag Lucky Charm.
What was the? I remember the commercials of bag the box, and it was everyone was doing the squat walk thing to like it's just like Lucky Charms, but I
They were
get
down low.
you're right, but
on
I
the
get
bottom shelf.
4 gallons of it instead of so bag the box.
It's not Fruit Loops, it's Loopy Fruits.
Yeah.
Or, it's like just almost there.
Yeah, like fruit adjacent circles.
Fruit-ish, yeah.
The answer is Magic Treasures.
You want some frozen Ore-Ida tater tots? They call those in Walmart.
If no one gets this one, I'm gonna be upset.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh no, I'm not saying about getting the answer right. I'm talking about getting it, like figuring out. So Maryland just beat Purdue, and they stormed the court.
Why?
It was number 3 Purdue versus an unranked Maryland.
Oh, and the unranked one?
Yep. By like 10 points too. It was it was not a foul 10 points. It was like straight up 10 points.
You don't want basketball?
Yep. So,
Basketball, give me ball because I'm gonna.
we always sing the Army song as Army, 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 Army.
It was in the Army, and I don't know that song.
The commercials for the Army.
Our slogan for the National Guard was we take more naps by 10 a.m. than most people do all day. No, I mean we do more by 10 a.m. than most people do all day.
Oh, it's the Army.
Yeah, I think
It was the
that.
Army Strong theme song, is what it's called. Oh, let's see.
Army Strong, yeah.
I know.
Basketball. Oh no, that was no. You're talking Army.
Hold on. I just.
Got me. But this one is taters. I'm gonna end that one.
Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Ba,
Haters.
ba, ba. That was the thing. It was the ba 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 ba. They would play it all the damn time at tech games because we were a core school. So the entire band would sing along with Army, 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 Army. Them some taters. Potatoes.
What did I do? Emmy, why you damning me?
Get a blue bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, but it's from the Walmart section.
You sound like what's the blue Gatorade? You sure freeze? You got glacier, you got frozen, you got
that is
Cool.
that is the light
You got icy.
glacial. Was it glacial freeze? Is the lighter blue. Gatorade. Don't at me, bro. I know my Gatorade flavors. Do you know what the official orange Gatorade flavor is? It's orange. It's orange. The official orange flavor of Gatorade is orange.
Yeah.
It's like red is like cherry. Green is like apple. Blue is like
You know what our safe word is?
it's like berry or
In fact, I
something.
had a black eye the other day because our safe word is orange, like the color. She kept saying orange like the fruit, and she ended up with some bruises.
Oh, I can't. That's bad. Yeah, red is fruit punch.
When you get a colonoscopy, you're supposed to drink Gatorade, but you can't drink red Gatorade.
You can only drink the you have to drink the white one.
Anything but red.
Oh,
Orange is fine.
so my dad, he turned 40 while he was in the military. I'm like, well, you need a colonoscopy. He's like, well, I don't want one. They said, well, you need one for your military. And he's like, well, you need one for your military physical. It's like, all right, fine. How do I do this? And they handed him a gallon jug of water with a like powder mix in it, and a 6-pack of Glacial Freeze white cherry Gatorade, and they're like, this is all you get for the next 24 hours. And that man sat on the toilet and religiously drank that shit. Mostly metaphorically. I really hope he didn't drink that shit, literally. Then he came home super proud and showed us all the DVD.
I sent you the picture of the inside of my butthole, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. And then within 6 hours, my sister, 2 of her dogs have cancer. One of them has cancer that's pushing on the butthole that literally shifted it to the right. So it's a picture of the dog's butt, and where like you know the clear section in like a dog's fur where like the butthole should go.
No.
The butthole's like over there right now. Anyway, so the answer is Glacier Ranch.
Mama Favreau said, and you wonder why we didn't do nothing? Why we did nothing on Valentine's Day? Yeah, that's because you forgot the safe word and you couldn't fucking walk. I'm sorry.
All right, you're up.
That's my bad. I'm sorry. You should gotta remember the word though. Back to the land of cookies. If it's not Chips Ahoy, you're getting what? I just can't even. Damn it, Lucas. Oh, Lucas. I blame the song. He's got my marriage in shambles now. It's all Lucas's fault. Yeah, nothing, Doug. You're not gonna try to help me dig out of this stupid hole.
No, you can keep digging. Just keep going, man. I'm watching the chat like a hawk. Like I just want to see what the response is. Yeah, Lucas not being on yet is frustrating because I want him. I need someone to do the like color commentary, like NFL style of like how big the hole you're digging is. Like, so I would definitely play the part of John Madden, and he would obviously be my sidekick. Now what you see here, Bob? Yeah.
He'd just be handing me a bigger fucking shovel, that son of a bitch.
Well, of course he would. What's the answer?
Chips Ahoy are called chippers.
They even named their crackers. I was really hoping that Lucas was here because because he wrote these questions. And I really wanted to say like, well, yeah, they named most of their crackers like just Walmart customers, but okay. They even named their crackers. If it's not a Ritz, what crackers are you getting? I was so upset he didn't use hotels like Holiday Inn, Motel 8.
Yes. Putting on the Ritz. Not the I'm Frankenstein.
The best part of that movie is when they split the brain or the brain juices or whatever, and stop. He's a innocent creature, like talking about Gene Wilder, like, bro.
What was the name on the brain? Abby Normal.
Abby something. Abby Normal. You got an abnormal brain. So there was a Scooby-Doo movie. I think it was like The Witches or something. I forget what the movie was called. But they go down the line, and like as I walk in, there's like brains in jars, and one of them is literally like ABBEY, like, and on the bottom it says normal. And I'm like, Kala, I love that.
Yeah. Classic.
All right, so the answer is
Nip.
Buttery Rounds.
I love the horse noise every time they say Frau Brooker. What the like the first couple times is awesome, and then after that it's just like this is just a thing.
Did you know? So the I've probably said this
every time.
I've probably said this 101 times, but did you know that Aerosmith's "Walk This Way" originated from that movie?
Really?
Yeah. So they were recording that album, and they were taking a break, and across from their recording studio was a movie theater that was showing Young Frankenstein. They went and they were watching it, and when he goes, "Come on, walk this way," is like it just clicked, and that is like how they came up with "Walk This Way," which also leads into the, so the werewolf, their wolf is the "Talk This Way," and so they started just like. So it started as just like a riffing song where like they started putting down a beat and like a rhythm and just call and response over and over again and then came up with that song.
That's awesome.
All right, you're up.
Did you say curveball? Here is the Dollar General and Walmart name. You tell us the OG product. Cheese Crunch or Cheese Crunchers. Oh, come on.
I feel like this softball. What, like when I used to host at Rocket Frog, anytime there was a question that was just like, if everyone doesn't get this, I've lost faith in humanity, I would just look over at Matt, and Matt would just do the motion of like, softball, nail it.
Once in a while you need those.
I don't want to give it, but I'm gonna give it to anyone who gets in the ballpark phonetically.
Oh, Matt, you dumb son of a... I don't think those other ones count, though.
Oh, they count.
No, that's a totally different product.
Which one are you talking about?
Ask my balls and
Yeah,
go
no,
for the bunghole.
That's what I was laughing about.
Those are wrong, right?
Those are wrong. The other ones are right. But the
Right.
one that added an E, I gave
Wrong.
to him because it's phonetic ballpark.
Right.
All right.
But wrong.
What's the answer?
Right. Oh, Cheetos.
Cheetos. All right. Let's do leaderboard into the final question or the final round. In first place, Scrubby and Tiny better together with 68.851. Second place, Ask My Balls, 56.357. Kim E making a huge comeback, 50.377. Damn, she crushed it. Very nice, very bunghole, 45.253. Another bunghole bites the dust, 44.656. Go for the bunghole, 31.322. Granby with 3.735, which Granby hasn't played the entire time, so it doesn't matter. Let's move on to the next round.
No, the problem is I'm not downstairs to give them the right answers.
So, for this round, make sure you are in Twitch chat because there is a bonus point for every question. We're going to give you 3 songs from the singer/act.
I know the fear.
Act being a group, so like The Who is an act because it's a group. We will name 3 songs from that singer or act, and you tell us who that Super Bowl singer is. So, if we were to tell you Dig It Deeper, One Step Closer, and Meteora, your answer would be... There you go. So, but if you want the bonus point, you tell us what year that person or act performed at a Super Bowl. So Linkin Park hasn't performed at a Super Bowl yet, and I'm really upset because they're on the Classic Rock channel, and it pisses me off. But
Hear the new track? Pretty hot.
it was fire.
And it's actually Chester.
Yeah,
Super cool.
which hurts more, but
Yeah. Super cool, I think.
It is very cool. Don't get me wrong, but it just hurts that little bit extra though, like that little sting.
Yeah. So this year was one of the first years. This first question, I recently looked into this. This is one of the first years where they started having big acts. The previous year was Minnesota. It was horrible.
Yeah. So
What
this
I've
was
been told is it's like a remix to the 50s or some, I don't know, some stupid shit like that.
so 2
This
years.
year is the
2
first
years-
year, Becca. This is the first year that it became a big thing. Remember, we were just talking about this the other day.
2 years after
So let's
this.
ask a question here. Super Bowl act that's bad, black or white, and remember the time. And then
And-
what?
and
in the
that- that's
chat, right,
the-
you gotta put the year?
That's the big push for indoor stadiums is they want to do the halftime shows. It's not about football. It's about the halftime show.
It
But-
really is. I do
It
believe that the Minnesota Stadium that we just put up, the Metrodome number 2, was built the way it was just so they can house large acts.
yeah. So I was dating a girl up in Minneapolis at the time that the construction started. She had gone to university.
10 years ago.
It would have been my second year grad school, so that would have been 2013, 2014, something like there.
10 years ago, yeah, that sounds about right.
And that was the year it was there. You were wrong, Ask My Ball. It was close, but wrong. So we'd gone up, and that was when the Vikings were playing at the Gopher Stadium. So she brought me to the Gopher Stadium, and she had a faculty key because she was considered faculty for the marching band. Took me through all of the locker rooms, all of the everything, and she's like, "This is what they have added to our stadium." And then, like 6 months later, when the stadium was finishing up, the Vikings wanted to pull out everything from Minnesota Stadium. So like they had put in heaters into the field, they had added more seats, they did like all this other, and like, we want to demolish everything that we gave to you. And they're like, "Bitch, I'm sorry, what? You spent 2 seasons here. You want to what now? Okay. All right, what's the answer?
How do we? Oh, I get a score. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I got him.
They put the year in their answer. The answer was Michael Jackson, and Becca, I'm a little saddened that you didn't say 93. Remember? We were just talking about this.
Do you remember?
But that was like the first year where they started doing like a big deal over the halftime show. Like before that, it was like high schools, colleges. It was like just kind of a whatever. You know.
It used to be the closest, like, if it was in Big Ten territory, they'd put like Ohio State up as the halftime performance.
Yeah.
Okay, for Big Ten.
So before 1993, when Michael Jackson performed, they used to just grab whoever was in the area to do halftime shows. So if they were in the Big Ten area, they'd grab like Ohio State or Michigan or
Yeah, IU was in
Purdue.
the 20.
20. No, like the halftime performance.
Right,
No, the full.
I gotcha.
There was some artists
Right.
pre
So
93.
20 something.
No, but I know that IU performed as well.
Right, no, the main focus of the halftime show before 93 was.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, anyway. Learning to Fly, Won't Back Down, an American Girl.
Learning to Fly. Not Learn to Fly, which is a band
Oh,
that should've
learning.
really had
It's
that.
spelled right in the question, so you can't grammar me.
Yeah. There's also a song called Learn to Fly.
I just wanna fly.
You know, that's I Want to Fly. Not Learn to Fly.
I am.
I just want to fly.
I am
talking-
hard pressed to
Talking
get.
Sugar Ray.
I am
I'm
hard.
talking Learn to Fly, which is the fighters of all the food.
I'm hard pressed to give Ask My Balls the correct answer because they didn't perform. He performed.
I'd give it to him.
I mean that's hyper specific given the performance.
It's
But,
more answer than we needed.
yeah.
But I would give that to him.
Yeah, we will give it to you.
Another
no.
bunghole bites the dust. Oh, wrong. Wait, your year is way off. I'm gonna mark that
No.
one.
Ask my balls. You are incorrect. That's two people who thought it was that year.
Yeah, wow. Which actually kind of would make sense. Kim, I'm gonna give you that one too. Gave us too much, but that's okay.
I will tell you, in 1996, it was Diana Ross. Yep, Diana Ross was the halftime show. Show is produced by Radio City Music Hall. It was at Sun Devil Stadium in Tempe, Arizona. Which I love that there. If you want to throw up the Sun Devil sign, it's the Shocker. So ASU is they throw up the Shocker. So, but the answer is Tom Petty. Technically,
Yes.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers didn't perform. It was just Tom Petty, but we gave you Tom Petty and the I gave
like
you.
That's like Bruce Springsteen in the E Street Band, or
Right.
what's George Thorogood and the Delaware Destroyers, or
Right.
like it's just kind of
But
the deal.
the
The next
Tom
one is Crazy, Crying, and Dream On. Sorry, I hit ask the question and I should not have. We were talking about these guys earlier.
Dream on, dream on. Is he giving away the answer if they don't know what the song is?
They know what the song is?
Well, I mean, I just kind of sang it, so
If you sing it, I don't think so.
yeah,
I mean, it could give somebody the answer.
maybe. We're missing one.
Kinda,
We're
yeah.
missing Scrappy and Tiny.
Also missing Lucas, you son of a...
I know, right? All right, the answer is Aerosmith. I just took that from you. My bad. Take the next one.
That's okay. It's Aerosmith, that's the answer.
It was actually. What year was it? We didn't give that one.
8? No.
Oh no, hold on. 1. 1. Yeah. So Ask My Balls got it. I will give you the point. So go ahead with the next question then.
The next question is, it's a great day to be alive. I'm gonna be somebody and trouble. I don't know any of these.
I don't know who the fuck this is.
Who was it? Was Michael Jackson, Tom Petty? Oh, I don't know if I have any Tom Petty vinyl. I do have Michael Jackson. What was the others?
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. I do have a couple Aerosmith, yeah. First thing I thought, my dumb ass thinking about, oh, music questions, I gotta see if I got the albums. But I'm not downstairs to grab albums. This one I definitely do not have.
I will give bonus points to whoever knows this one. Damn.
There's nobody? Wow.
5, 7. We're missing Scrappy and Tiny.
I mean, and this name is a decent
Alright.
size name.
Yep.
No, it is the Travis Tritt. No, it's like right. Day to day.
Circa 1994. Soul Man. Everybody needs somebody to love, and Rawhide.
Oh, I have this album for sure.
For sure.
Everybody.
If there was, ooh, I need to find out. Hold on.
Body to love. This is me and my dad's jam. Put a couple beers in us and it's on. I could better know this one now. I ain't giving this one away.
They don't have it. I'm upset. There's not a for them.
Now, you know I gave up cigarettes. But you know I didn't give up a smoking. Wow.
Had the greatest cameo of all time fight me. in the sewer.
Oh, the killer, yes.
Yeah. Greatest cameo of all time.
What else can we... The Good Old Boys? I mean...
I was super upset with the sequel, not for the reasons you think, but because the original actor was gone, and they like if you had taken the sequel and put him in it, 100% it would have been just as good as the first one.
Scrappy and Tiny, you're lucky. I think Lucas would have kicked your...
Oh, he would have. Yeah.
Even though you didn't put the first S in there, I'm going to give it to you anyway.
And the answer is the Blues Brothers. I'm a soul man. Then it was.
You ever heard of a ricochet biscuit?
But Carrie Fisher with an M16 going into the sewer and just like mowing into the car, and then she gets defeated by a kiss. I'm sorry. We got a full tank of gas, half-pack smokes. We're wearing sunglasses at night.
It's dark. We're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Hit it. And then they've got what? The nuns, the cops, the army, the like
National Guard.
So that that mall that they do the chase through. My dad used to go to that mall regularly before it closed down, and then was there when it got filmed. He wasn't an extra because like the shots they did, he wasn't in it, but was in the mall when they were shooting it because like it was empty, and they're like, if you're gonna be an extra, if you want to try to be an extra, come in here. And then they went through all the film and like picked out faces, and he didn't make the cut, and but he was like, I was right there. Although
really does have everything.
I will say one of the guys in my groomsmen party is an extra in the Blues Brothers as a backup dancer to Aretha Franklin. In the original like the cafe scene.
Yeah.
She's also
a whole chicken and dry white toast.
Elwood. Jake.
Get on this next one.
So
Superstition. That's what friends are for, and isn't she lovely?
So she was an NYPD officer for like 25 years. So her claim to fame is, she was in Blues Brothers, and also being not NYPD, Chicago PD. So her claim to fame is that. His dad's claim to fame is he is an Olympic gold medalist weightlifter.
Impressive.
He's adopted, but
I mean, my only lame claim to fame would be like, I was at some sporting event and there, like a couple rows down, there he was. He looks up at me and he tips his hat.
Lucas.
Do you know who that man was?
Who?
Emilio Estevez.
And he tipped his hat like so.
Like I said.
Lucas, you get on this stream right now, sir. You wrote this round.
This is a cool round. We were just talking about this kind of stuff and how when these things became big and popular, and just I thought that the halftime show had been going on for a lot longer than it really has, and it's really only been around like 30 years. Which is a long time.
It's sad that 93 was 30 years ago. We missing another bunghole bites the dust.
That's Becca.
There we go.
She's still upset that she didn't get the last one, I think.
And the answer is What's the answer?
Oh, that's me. That's Stevie Wonder. My bad. Yeah. 1999. Baby.
All right. Do you remember Against All Odds and Another Day in Paradise?
Didn't Michael Jackson have a song called "Do You Remember"?
Oh,
You
no,
remember?
that's Chicago. Do you remember? No, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire. Sorry. Do you remember?
There's a Michael Jackson song too.
21st day in September.
And Welcome to Paradise. That's fucking Green Day.
Oh, or oh, what's the Margaritaville is this? Oh no, not Margaritaville. This must be in paradise. Oh, like, why can't I not think of that song? It's this must be just like living in paradise.
Yeah, I don't remember who that is though.
All right. Well, the answer,
Cursed.
Phil Collins.
2000.
All right, you're up for the last one, dude.
Who did the halftime show this year? It was 4 friggin' days ago.
Wager
Who gets
all
the bonus
7
points?
points. It's gonna help you out.
And who gets the bonus points? Not in the answer. You have to type it into Twitch chat.
Rock of Ages. Rock of Ages. I don't think the bonus points count for this one. That's bullshit. Because I just said it was 4 days ago.
Beginning of the question says easy bonus points here.
Oh, bonus points. Oh, okay.
And nobody is typing it in. There it is.
There's one. Can I custom? Got it.
Score these is correct.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on. There we go. One there.
Everybody spelled it wrong. Or did you, Doug?
I mean, technically correct.
You are, or everybody?
No. Another bunghole bites the dust. Rihanna and her fetus. Guest starring her fetus. But the answer is Rihanna. And all you got it. With that, we come to
You
our.
spelled it wrong, Doug.
Shut up. I would like to point out, even if I spelled it wrong, that means everyone else spelled it wrong, because if it's not letter for letter correct, it is marked incorrect.
Everybody else spelled it right, dude.
Anyway,
And we had to go and correct it.
the answers. So, in first place, Scrubby and Tiny, better together with 81.61. Second place, Ask My Balls, 78.957. Third place, 71.719. Very nice, very bunghole, 61.217. Another bunghole by sales, 55.788. Sixth place, Grenby, 3.735. That's all for this evening. We thank you all for coming out. We appreciate everything you do. If no one's told you recently, we're proud of you. We love you. You're amazing. There will actually be, well, I'm not playing any games tonight. If Lucas decides to get on to play games, there might be games, but I have to go do other stuff. So, we appreciate all of you. Again, Scrappy and Tiny, message Lucas like you always do for the prize. And I will catch y'all on the Flip Floppy. Next week is War History for our theme night. We'll catch you later. Have a good night. Goodbye.
Bye.
And we out.